Welcome to That's Offside with Nathan, a Liverpool supporter and engineer, Brandon in banking and a football fan, and Michael in finance and a Manchester supporter. Lifelong friends who want to have light-hearted debates about football and other things.
Is this currently?
Currently, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Where are we there? 13th or 14th? Oh, yeah, you see, we're getting there. Only 11 more positions to Liverpool.
Only 11 more.
Yeah, but I don't know, Arsenal is a useless team, you know.
Brothers, I don't know how you can be so inconsistent and still be second.
Do you think that if they don't win the league this year, that they must fire Arteta?
No, that's not.
What manager can replace?
No, yeah.
That's not Arsenal's
Because
MO.
people are, okay, are we recording because we can use some content here? Oh, it's been recorded. Yeah, anyway, so those people have been saying they should fire him because, I mean, they haven't been successful. So yes, they come in out second. They pushed 30 to the league last year. They pushed in Liverpool, but they haven't been successful. So they want to be. So that's the opinion. But my thing is, come on, it's a progress. What they calling it? They call it a project.
Yeah,
it's a project. It's a project.
Because the thing is, like, which manager can come in that's going to take them to?
And you can see they lack in a striker. So obviously, it will be slightly different if they had a striker. I think they'll
Which manager has done that in the first place?
Get Arsenal back to second.
It has always been that they have been second.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to think. Not even Arsene Wenger.
No, in Arsene Wenger's early stage.
I have talked it every Premier League. Arsene Wenger, yes, he has won trophies.
Yeah.
He has won trophies. But no matter what, Arsenal was always the best consistent team until you
top
get
four.
Until you get to like
last 10 games of the season,
yeah,
last 15 games of the season.
Third quarter of the
but
game,
like
no legs.
People are
no
also not
strategy.
realizing that in a league format, being successful, yes, it's nice to win the title, but being successful over a long period of time means always being in the top four. Yeah. And I guess the glamour gets left behind because you don't have the trophy. But Arsenal has been that. I mean, Liverpool dropped out of top four for like a while. United has been dropping out of top four. Arsenal.
Why do you have to say has been? You know, you say.
Yeah.
We know.
What, in the last 5 seasons, you've been in the top four, what? Once or twice, somewhere around there.
Well,
you came out second.
Who's counting?
Yeah.
You know what's counting.
Liverpool fans are counting.
I don't know why you're counting.
Yeah, don't count.
You know why we counting. Because of all the shit you gave us back in the day.
Hey, we are still undefeated in Europe.
Because you're not playing in Europe.
Exactly.
In the Europa.
Which is not Europe.
Okay.
We are undefeated
this
team. The only undefeated ever Liverpool lost in Europe.
Yeah, but that's because we put on our C team.
It doesn't matter.
We
are
actually put on
undefeated
our
in
C
Europe.
team.
So whose fault is that?
Okay, yeah. But it's fine. We were top of the thing. We won every single game. This was the only loss. Screw that shit.
Liverpool's what makes Liverpool good is that they find the loopholes. So this is the first year that this format in the Champions League.
Yeah.
So now we learn now.
Yeah.
So now well, it's not a loophole. It's just like they're like, okay, everyone is trying to find their feet. Let's perform now.
Yeah.
Same thing about, I was talking to him earlier about COVID. That's the reason why they won the league, because it was training sessions. No
training sessions.
There was no.
Is that what it is called? Training sessions. You got top flight players and you're calling it training sessions.
No crowd. It was Virgil van Dijk.
So you say
versus
Liverpool is the only team that when there's no crowd they can actually perform. Is that what you're saying? Every other team is useless.
Session. They get scared by the fans.
By the lack of fans.
No, they get scared. They performed because there was no fans.
Liverpool performed because there was no fans. Is that what you're saying? And then the rest of the league.
Yeah, because you see, the thing is, the other teams understand football, and football is for the fans. So Liverpool won the league for themselves.
And the cameras are for nothing.
Yeah. So when you win,
the cameras are for nothing,
instance, you win the league, you do a trophy parade.
Yeah.
Where was the trophy parade?
Bro, we still had a trophy parade in COVID.
Exactly.
Don't even come with your shit. So then that kills the argument you were trying to make.
For what?
You were trying to make an argument to say
kill
that.
people. The reason why you had a trophy parade was to kill people.
No.
During COVID. During lockdown.
What
During
kind of
lockdown.
example?
It's the passion
During,
that supersedes
the passion
all.
of what
imagine
over?
to have a social distancing trophy parade. Everyone 1.5 meters
Yeah, the
apart.
people are dying, the people are
Yeah.
contracting.
Well, we'd still have more people than Trump had in his
We're not
inauguration
talking
and
about
stuff like
politics,
that.
we don't know soccer.
Yeah, please, eh?
Please.
Don't-
I'm just saying.
Please.
I'm just saying.
I hope Elon Musk buys us.
The only Johnson and Johnson they had was Glenn Johnson.
Champions League, is it confirmed that Real Madrid is going to play City?
Yes.
Did they do the draw? I
Yes.
don't know.
Ooh,
That's
so that
it.
means one of
That's
them
it.
is not going to the knockouts.
Yes, he got fouled already. City started celebrating because they won the final.
What, they came out 24th? What
don't
was
even
this?
know.
What did they
Yeah,
come out?
not
24th.
sure.
I think they came out 24th.
But they started celebrating
City is
because they know
22nd.
they needed to win the
Yeah,
match.
they have to win.
But they went to go get it drawn against Real Madrid. Then they didn't know what shit.
And you see Mbappe started
Yeah, he
playing
started
well.
operating
so-
as well.
Yeah, and yet we had to sacrifice Bellingham for that.
What did they finish?
Who?
22nd.
22nd City.
22nd. Imagine.
How do you finish 22nd and you still qualify?
What United finished?
No, because now they're in the knockout stages.
Yeah, so the first 8 goes through and then
Then the other people
Not
have
quite
to
count. It's not called
Playoff,
knockout.
it's a
playoffs.
playoff.
Yes,
Yeah.
sorry, playoffs.
so first 8
So
qualifies.
from number
automatically.
9 to number 24, they're in playoffs to try and get their spots.
Yeah, I hope.
Aston Villa.
Brest.
Because I smart Brest.
Aston
Brest.
Villa is going through without issues.
Even Brest, did you see how lovely they play?
I love Brest.
Who doesn't?
Watching them play, yes, they're just up and down.
I pay money to go see that.
I would pay money to go see that.
Isn't Jamie Carragher?
How good are they?
Yeah.
You know, I smart
Yeah.
I smart
You know,
budget
they
all
talk
the
shit about Jamie Carragher, but the three dynamics don't work without him. The three of
Yeah,
them.
because but the thing is, Jamie Carragher, he knows soccer.
That's you know it's
He knows his history of soccer. You can't fault him on that. Yes, he's spitting at children, but he knows his soccer.
What?
Did you not know about that?
No.
Did you not know about it? Put it up. He didn't know about that. Do you know about
I
that?
don't know, that's it.
Okay.
Hey, I can't spell his name.
It's a good thing this thing is not projected like
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
The Joe Rogan experience. Jamie, pull it up.
There.
There, just go.
Oh, I think I saw this. Like,
Guardian also. You know it's legit when it's a Guardian.
Jamie Carragher there, look. Jamie! 2-1. 2-1. 2-1, mate. Unlucky Jamie, lad. 2-1, lad.
Bro, we're on the highway and you want to troll.
Okay,
he
but-
wasn't. He wasn't
okay, but
spitting
what's
at
the
the
reaction?
Kids.
What's
He
the-
wasn't spitting at the kids.
He was spitting at the girl.
No. Hold on. Have you all ever been driving and you got a little loogie there, and now this one is coming next to you? It's a one lane.
So-
The man just wanted to spit, and the car happened to be
he's
there.
a dirty Englishman.
Yeah.
Just spitting.
What the heck? A loogie?
I don't know what the.
Have you ever spat out of your car window?
No.
No, you don't do that.
What?
It's disgusting.
You've never ever spat out
Not out
of
of
your
the
window.
window, you open the door and it's on the floor.
You go,
Yeah, you go, you swallow. You swallow your spit. Yes, exactly.
No, I don't swallow.
Well, we don't know what you're talking about.
This is right.
So the last game we played, Liverpool United, it was a draw. Okay, I remember that, right? Yeah, that was the one where you almost won. And then Maguire at the final, it opened pulse and he knocked it over.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. That was a sad moment.
It was a
Maguire
very
was gonna
Maguire.
race fast for one game.
It was in the 90.
But the last game we played them,
No, this is
before
the last-
that, was 3-0 then.
Yeah, we beat all three.
And then the one before that was
I
the
don't
FA
know,
Cup.
it was-
Don't you remember? You
FA
don't
Cup?
remember?
Whatever.
It was the FA Cup. 4-3.
But-
Diallo.
But was it before that?
I think it was before that because
Yeah.
because if the last game was 2-2, it was a league game. Previous game was 3-0, they won. Then it was that one. So anyway, Nathan, let's talk about team versus team.
Yeah.
In the last, you said we're gonna talk about 2006 to present.
More or less.
Which would you say from then till now is Liverpool's best team? The one with Firmino, Mane, and Salah
See, that's a hard one.
From
Because
2006
till now.
I feel that was the best team, but I feel like this team is going to be more successful.
Okay.
This team is gonna be more
Okay.
I feel
So
like
so
this
we
team is
can't
more
talk
successful.
about it. It hasn't happened.
Yeah.
Because they can fall down like
But
Arsenal.
yes,
So,
the thing is, when we had Torres, it was built around Torres, and it was only Torres and Gerrard that was killing it. Yes, we had a decent
and
midfield. we had
Xavi Alonso.
Javier
and
Alonso and stuff like
Duck
that.
out. So,
But,
so you did have
I mean,
but
those were decent teams. But how the team of Salah, Mane, Firmino, plus Henderson, plus Fabinho, how they all gelled with when VVD came in, yes, it's the whole team from back to front. Like back in the day, our defense was still a bit crappy. We had a decent midfield and a decent forward, but our defense was crappy. But then that team, yes, the playing style of Klopp just didn't suit. What can I say? Finishing strong.
Because they were tired.
100%. But that's what I'm saying. Like his playing style.
What they call
Just
it?
don't
What
do
he
it.
calls it?
Heavy metal.
Heavy metal soccer.
Yeah. He tried to adjust in the latter part
No wonder
of his
he's having
career.
Red Bull now because
Yes.
he's so tired.
But he's killing.
I don't understand. Like
What you don't understand?
the move that he made was just money.
It's brilliant. It's
No,
brilliant for
it is
him.
100% for him.
He's
100%.
from handling one small soccer team
Yeah.
called Liverpool,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
To handle in a whole of the Red Bulls, the whole organization, the whole sporting organization.
Yeah, not just
Not
soccer.
just, yeah, I think that's a good move for him.
No, for him personally, it is. He's just getting a bit of whiplash from the German teams and stuff, because Leipzig and stuff like that.
Yes.
100%. So competitors for Dortmund and things. So he's getting slight.
But I think he's okay. He clearly did Dortmund properly. He clearly did Liverpool properly.
You can't. He's a legend at Liverpool. He'll always
He'll be a legend.
He brought the league after how many years?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
no, he did
so you can't say anything about it.
And this all left
The
a
only
team
team
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Like
that-
Slot-
Slot is
Yeah.
good, but he got left a really, really good team.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll come to that later on.
Also, just
thinking about that.
dictating the fucking shit now.
Yeah.
That's a conversation.
Yeah, so we were talking about that team, and you think your team, United, from 2006 to now, which would have been the best?
My team. My loving team.
The 2018.
Yes.
Can't be.
What was that? Ronaldo, Rooney, and
Tevez.
Tevez.
Tevez and then
Prime.
Giggs and Nani, Giggs or Nani.
Scores.
Scholes, Carrick.
Yes.
Wasn't Giggs coming to the latter of his career?
Yeah, but it was for 2008. It was for
That's
five.
when they moved him to the midfield.
So
right,
what he
from
used to
winger.
do was he used to
He
play.
was always a winger.
He did move
No,
to
I mean in the latter, they moved
No,
him to.
they didn't move
Move
him
him.
as a. So he used to play inside center. So if you look at the field, they would have a winger. Evra used to overlap him all the
I'm just
time,
letting
right?
you know we don't have the technology
Yeah.
for Nathan to show
Yeah.
that up.
No, that's
so
fine.
that there's
So
a-
Evra used
yeah.
to overlap him all the time.
Yeah.
So because he didn't have the pace, instead of him doing the same out wide, you just step in, let Evra do the work.
You run,
You
boy.
come in.
You run.
Yeah. And so
He's got the
so
skills.
you'll pass it to Evra or you'll cut in, give it to Rooney
Yeah.
or Carrick or Colsey.
Ew.
So that's how it used to work. Yeah, 2008 was the best team. You
What?
can't, because every position was.
That was your
Only right back you could say was a bit weak because
Neville.
Neville never played. It was
Man, that poor dude.
Neville never played. It was West Brom. West Brom played.
Was
So-
that no? Oh no, they came later. Those twins.
No, they were later. They were
Oh,
later.
the
Southampton.
Silvers, yeah.
Yeah.
But not even them. Vidic and Evra, when they came, they
Yeah.
just somehow strengthened. But
Yeah.
that team of 2008, what made it the best team
Yeah.
for me was we had this bulldog Tevez. Screw it.
Yeah.
Wherever you are, Tevez, he's running after this ball. He's going kind of like a PUBG soon, but this got vision. He's running after the ball. You had Rooney, who was raw at that time.
Yeah. So if you look at Mane, Firmino, and Salah,
Yeah.
we played that way before they played that way because you have Rooney, Tevez up front. First those two.
Can
Then
I
you get
ask
to
you
yeah.
one question? The Liverpool 3, they also used to like defend like crazy. Now you did have Tevez and you had Rooney, but Ronaldo barely defended.
Yeah. So
But do you think that worked because the game was slightly slower compared to what it was? now?
no.
No, it worked because Ronaldo was fast.
It worked
No, but
because.
he barely defended.
That's the point.
That
what I'm
was the point. So it's the same thing
We don't want him there.
as saying why don't at Barcelona why didn't Messi defend? The team was built in that way for years. He was so good at going forward.
That we just needed to get the ball there.
So I'd rather have Vidic making a tackle than Ronaldo making a tackle. I'd rather have
Giggs making-
or Carrick protecting
Yeah, not
than
Ronaldo.
have Ronaldo. So Ronaldo used to, but it was more his job was he scored 42 goals that season, or 40
Yeah.
goals.
Yeah.
that season. So I mean,
First
player to do that. So I mean.
and at that time 40 goals was unheard of. It
Yeah,
was
most
not
of
a
the
team.
That was before.
Yeah, because
Messi started
Thierry Henry
you know,
scored about 29
and in the
or
Premier League,
30.
yeah.
So it was unheard of.
That's
to
why
score 40.
they played for him. They said, hey, Ronaldo, we know if anyone can just pass the ball, some in the front. He'll be
And the
gone.
thing was, at that point when he was at United, he wasn't even a centre forward. He was a winger.
Yeah.
Still, that's why Tevez and Rooney
But
was
this,
out
this is
forward.
my thing. That whole debate about he's a winger and whatnot. Bro, we've seen it time and time again. How many wingers are killing it, and then they're like, oh no, but he's just wing. No, his job is to score goals from the wing. So that's not
so
like
our team is supposed to be set up in the old day. Well, now it's 4-3-3, 3-5-2. It used to be 4-4-2.
Okay.
So when your winger, your left wing, when the winger on the left hand side is crossing the ball, your right winger needs to be the extra man in the box. So you have two strikers, the attacking midfielder, and the striker. You have 4 people in the box. That's how it's supposed to be. Nowadays soccer, you have 1 person in the box and sometimes no one in the box. That's why
all out, and then
it's all out, running. No one's in the box.
You know why I get annoyed at the current game? Nobody really likes to take shots from outside of the box.
Yeah,
and when it happens now, it's the spectacular
where
thing.
is everyone playing? Like Brandon said, everything is happening outside the box.
It's all about
too
your
congested.
zone.
What can you do?
Like you look at City, they so well this season. Let's not talk about this season. They so well. How can I say? Disciplined in what they need to do.
Yeah.
Foden, like Grealish was at Aston Villa. He was a flair player where he was sort of like Nani and them or Mane, where it's flair, you can feel them. He comes to City with that, I don't know, 80 million, 100 million they paid for him. And now when he gets 1-on-1 with a defender, he'd rather not take on the play and pass the ball. Because that's the way they
The
play.
style of play there. But
So-
like, I feel like as soon as a team goes into a low block, you're going to have most of the possession on the outside of the box.
Right.
So, yeah, now you want to try and pass it around and stuff. But 1 or 2 times, a guy must just rush it and take a firm shot because they're not going to rush out in a hurry.
Yeah.
And these are elite players that can take shots from like almost everywhere. Like you watch their training and stuff where the guys are shooting and they're scoring like crazy. As soon as we hit a low block, yes, we don't just take shots like crazy. But now you have the opportunity to start taking those shots. And I get frustrated when they don't do that. Because now we still want to go to the wide areas.
Always. That's how they play now.
There's 12 people,
We
11 people in the box.
We sound
How
very
you-
old because people will say, "Oh, look at this people. They all talking about what happened in the past."
Yeah, and-
but that's the truth.
Yeah.
We don't see that.
Yeah,
we don't see.
you
So
don't
a
have-
cool thing.
Then when
Gerrard
Kevin
used
De
to
Bruyne scores that goal,
do.
it's
It's
like,
the most
oh.
amazing thing. In
But
the second one.
it was a regular Saturday tweet
100%.
4 years ago, 5 years ago.
Exactly. But now what has happened? The game has changed where everyone is there now covering. If you try to take a shot, it's pointless because it's going to get blocked and it's going to rebound and it's going to go this side. You'd rather say let's
I
control.
just feel like there's a few times where the guy don't take a touch. As soon as it comes to you, you whack it. You should have the talent to hit it first time. You know, before the guy can even press you.
Yeah, because that guy from Chelsea scored a good goal the other way. Saicedo.
Yeah, I saw.
He did
Yeah,
go-
yeah.
That's what you're talking about. He did first time. So
But you don't see that, like exactly like back in that era of United's time,
and Gerrard.
Gerrard's time, when people hit shots like that, what?
Yeah,
it was,
any other Saturday that happens.
it was like a Shabalala shot.
Yeah.
Like, that was it. People from long distance. Oh, Ronaldo got the ball, you know he's gonna bang. Oh, Gerrard got the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, the ball is landing there by Scholes. You know he's gonna bang. That was it. Now what it is, the ball is landing, control, let me try and pass.
Because my thing is, if the team is in a low block, you're gonna shoot. They're not gonna get control of the ball because their shot is so hard it's gonna deflect.
Yeah.
And then you can try and win it back and
Yeah, so
recycle and stuff
get the
like that.
second ball.
That's
Yeah.
fine. And then another thing that I must was Gerrard used to do this like a G. When he's coming in from the wing, now guys want to hit this perfect, let me cross it in and stuff. He just hits it low and hard.
Yeah, 'cause
Whether it
people
comes
get
to
up.
my player or whether it deflects off you and goes in doesn't matter. And that's where you also get Ronaldo when he comes into the box and he just puts that flick in.
Because I think the coaching has changed as well.
Yeah, that's
Everyone
what
wants
started.
to, because the coaches used to say, go down the wing, cross the ball, or cut inside and then cross the ball,
Yeah.
or take a shot. But now it's go down the wing, pass it. Let's see. Let's be perfect.
Yeah.
I think it's gotten to a point where it must be perfect.
Do you ever hear of the position, a Ruud van Nistelrooy position?
No, there's nothing
Poacher.
like that. Nothing.
I thought
A
that was going to be
person-
Haaland.
Yeah, but
I
you know,
literally
but-
thought it was going to be Haaland.
Have you ever heard of that?
It doesn't exist.
There's no such thing
Yeah.
as someone just to be in a box because in that 10 yard, if the ball comes in,
It's gonna score.
Yeah.
no matter who, you don't hear of a player like that.
Exactly.
It is gone.
And he did it so well. So,
So the whole coaching has changed. Guys, we can't do this no more
Yeah.
because everyone's crossing the box, so we'll defend it out.
people
Let's
are,
try something
and then
else.
also coaches are thinking that, the thing is, defenders are better now than they were in the past. So they're more athletic now.
They know, they're more aware.
They're more aware, they understand
Yeah.
the ball's
But
going to
that's the
go.
thing. My thing is the deflection is still there. Whether the guy is the greatest defender in the world, if you're hitting a solid low shot,
No, yeah.
that deflection is going to help, and you need a guy in the box there to just pounce on it. Chicharito, yes, that's that.
He was about the average.
Yeah, I didn't.
He was always in the
I think
right
he was-
place though.
That's the thing.
Yeah,
it,
he has a
he
potential.
shouldn't
but-
do anything else. He was
United had a
just
problem
always
with that. You know that with players. As soon as a new player comes in, you best player ever. Right? Michael Owen came in. Guess what
Yeah.
he did? He scored against
City.
City. Best player. How did he play after that? Whoever it was, Chicharito hit this other ball, hit the back of his
Yeah,
head.
yeah, against Chelsea.
Hit this back heel by mistake.
So the thing is, I'm not delusional when it comes to United. I'm unbiased. I
Yeah.
can tell you a player was shit or
Yeah,
was
yeah.
not shit.
You know, you
Like
can
now, I can tell you there's two players that are not shit in United. It's
Who?
only Martinez.
Yeah.
I like Martinez
And?
Menu. No one else. I can't think of another player there that's better than average.
Can I ask you, would
Better than average.
those
so sad to
two
see
players,
that.
this I'm just gonna be a dick about
Yeah.
it. Those two players,
Yeah.
you have the full Liverpool team.
Okay, Menu will walk into the Liverpool side.
Who's he taking out?
Who's your central midfielder?
It's Gravenberg.
Yeah, I'll take him out.
You won't.
He's only doing well this season.
Okay, yeah. I'll
Right?
take that. He turned up.
How did you come like
I was listening, but
How
I'll
can you-
fight you
how
there.
can you
But
tell
he
me?
turned up.
So he's a one season wonder, so you can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
For now, he's a one season. I'll give you
Right.
that.
Kobe Manu played last season. He was
Yeah.
injured after season. When he came in, you couldn't get him out of the side.
Yeah.
He scored that spectacular against Liverpool.
Oh shit, yeah.
Right? So he's been a good
Yeah.
player from last season. He carried over this season. This season, okay, change of manager, change of style. He's adjusting, but he's still playing okay. So I think he'll walk into the side. Martinez is mad in his head. There's something wrong with him. But guess what? You need that in a side.
You need that dude.
So I'd have in your side. I'd have Van Dijk. Although I feel he's getting old now.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
about to.
I think he is, but
Yeah.
you need to watch.
So who
his game.
plays in front of him? What's this? Konate.
Konate.
Yeah. I don't think he's that good. I don't think he's that like world class
So,
level.
You know why he's good? Because he works well with Liverpool.
The
In
thing
team,
is,
that's why.
what Van Dijk does now, because he's a bit older and he's not as athletic, he sends Konate in, go, press, but now he's watching the game.
Yeah, but that's
He
what
knows
that's what a
exactly.
five is supposed to do.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you're saying he's old now, but that's working to his advantage,
That's
because
what
now
it-
he's just...
John Terry
depleted.
did that in his late 30s. Rio Ferdinand did that in late
That's what you become. That's
so
what you do.
Even Tony Adams did
Yeah.
that. So that's
I'm
how it
happy
is.
with that whole thing.
He's supposed to be training the next back there.
Did you see what happened the Arsenal game? What Xerxes did to Saliba? Was it Saliba?
And,
Did you see that?
Uh-huh.
Pull that video up.
What?
Arsenal.
Oh.
I know it's spelled Zaliba.
Okay, let's
Saliba.
go.
Use,
Xerxes.
voice
I'll spell
recognition.
Xerxes.
I don't have it on the PC.
Oh. I thought if you pressed the
Can you
mic.
set it up?
There's a.
There in
There's
Google.
a mic there. Hello?
Allow.
Hello? Hello?
There.
Ooh.
Xerxes versus Saliba.
We're all gonna try.
I got an Indian accent.
Okay, alright, go.
Go.
Xerxes versus Saliba.
Jackson versus
No.
Saliva. What's it? Xerxes versus?
Saliba. Was it Saliba or Gabriel?
Xerxes versus.
Wait.
What? Gabriel.
No, name the team.
No. Arsenal versus United. What are you talking about?
Arsenal versus United.
FA Cup.
Right.
Okay. Now go Xerxes.
There you go. Which one?
Alright, that one. Let's do that one.
Oh!
Check
Shit!
this.
Yo! What a video! Yeah! I know. Oh, you killed it.
She bobbled him there.
Boat.
Wait, watch this one.
Hey.
Watch this one. And it's it track
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
on the ground. So that guy was supposed to be the next Virgil van Dijk. And the average Xerxes is doing that to him.
Yeah! Can I tell you how much I love that play?
Yeah, yeah.
Falling over
That kind
himself.
of play.
Yeah.
But that's what we don't get now
We don't get
because
because
the
everything's
coaches
technical.
is
Too technical.
Too
So
technical.
that guy there, that Xerxes did that to, he's supposed to be the next Virgil van Dijk. Because they wiping him up to say that they call it a Rolls Royce defending where he's just, he's faster than everyone, he reads the game quicker than everyone. But if you can get done by average player like
You
that,
know, normally I say I don't care about a Shibobo as long as I get the ball out.
yeah, he did it twice. Here.
Shit.
Yeah.
Twice.
And he made them fall over
I
each
think I
other.
watched that video about 100 times. Slow mo,
Yes.
fast forward. Because it just felt
Yeah.
different, you know. It felt like, hey, this
Yeah.
is my United team to watch.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's crazy.
So what
Hot
do-
takes. What is your hot take?
Unpopular
Unpopular opinion.
yeah. My unpopular opinion is the reason that United is in the way that it is because of Sir Alex Ferguson.
Yeah, he left John in shambles.
So yeah, so I'll
That
say
was
why.
selfish.
So when you are supposed to retire the season before,
Yeah.
but City won the league. 2 seasons before that, he stopped buying players.
Yeah.
So he only bought Van Persie to win that league, right?
Correct.
Van Persie was already in his 30s.
Yeah.
The team was aging. There was no world-class players at prime at that point, right? You left with, you're talking about the Rafael and twins,
Yeah.
Pogba. So you weren't invested. And then you appointed your guy as the chosen one. What's his name? David Moyes. So there wasn't a selection process where Liverpool went and they searched for a manager. They had a selection process.
They checked like, okay, what is our style of play? Let's
Yeah.
check his team.
So
Does it
now
seem
Everton's
fit?
style of play and Man United's style of play at
Wait.
that time was completely different because they used to have a defensive style where we catch them on the counter.
Yeah.
We used to play that back in the day, but we had the players now to go on the front foot, right? So that, and then now people, when I said at that time, people were like, no, he's a legend. Yes, he's a legend.
For himself.
But now you can see it because if Klopp left, realistically the team was supposed to be dropping now.
Yeah.
But because he left them in such a good
Succession planning.
yeah, exactly.
And-
Yeah, you are signing young players that fits the philosophy of Liverpool.
You know what
Fits-
Klopp also
yeah,
did? He was supposed to leave before that.
Yeah.
But he had a chat with his wife and they sat down and he's like, okay, let me just stay and let me just do one more season to sort out this team before I go.
Yeah.
That is literally stayed one more season just to try and get the team. And that's why we did really shit. His energy was out. But he's like, let me just
But you
sort
can
this
see,
thing
I
out
mean,
before.
Ferguson stayed for the glory.
yeah, and he stayed, I think 5 years too much.
Yeah.
I think after 2008, I think it was his time to leave. He should have left after that.
100%. It is so true. Once the team he left us with, well, that was it.
You
There was
see-
nothing
You
before,
see,
nothing after, there was nothing.
yeah, if you manage a team and you get success, you get more power, which is fine, right?
Yeah.
To a certain extent. But then when you leave, all the power goes with you. Now everything is.
You left a
you,
vacuum.
you have 27 years of managing this club. He managed from the bottom to the top. Everything he was, what he
signed
says
for
goes.
everything,
Right? Now you leave the club, who takes over? You get Ed Woodward in, who hasn't did anything of soccer. He's an accountant. He comes in and it's more
And then
about
you get a clash of philosophies as well.
exactly. No sporting directors. So one guy was doing all the roles
Yes.
or signing off on everything. Now he's gone. Everyone doesn't know what to do. So that's where I feel that United kind of is in a situation in because of him.
Yeah.
But he's still the greatest manager. Let's leave it like that.
You leave it at that.
Yeah, he's the greatest manager, but
What were you going to
I'm not
say?
saying anything.
oh, you say Pep.
Who were you
No,
going to
no,
say?
no, no.
Who's the other
Yeah,
manager?
who's the other
Yeah,
manager
if
that
it's
can
not him.
compete in the league?
The thing is, the dude has so many titles and he dominated so well. It's hard to say it, but my thoughts behind it about how Klopp managed the team and he cared about the team as a whole, not just his own legacy.
Okay.
So if you're saying greatest manager for himself, yeah, Fergie was it.
So-
But like Liverpool, from the shit that we were to what we are now, and the looks of what we can become.
That
So-
makes you a good manager, not a greatest.
Yeah, so
That makes you a
really-
great manager because you didn't
Okay.
just think about
Okay.
you
You're
fixed the
good.
past,
Let me tell you what makes-
sorted the present,
you know,
and you plan for
Let
the
me
future.
tell you why I say he is the best. Because to manage for 27 years, you're not going to manage the same players for 27 years, right? What's going to happen is you're going to have a team that's aging, and then you have to you have to rebuild your team constantly. Klopp had that for how many years? 9 years.
Yeah.
9 years. So the core of his team, maybe he changed every season, maybe one player here, one player there, or 3 players or 2 players. The most that he bought and stuff would be 3 players, you can say, right? He never overhauled the team from in that 9 years. He never say from the goalkeeper right till the centre forward, I'm overhauling everything immediately. It was over, and that's why he only won 1 Champions League and 1 thing, right? Wait, let me finish up. Then, if you look at Sir Alex Ferguson, you have from the first league in 1993, 1992, you had to rebuild again. Those players got old, you had to rebuild with the class of 92. Those players got old, then Arsenal dominated for a few years when he was rebuilding his team. He got back in the 2000s, early 2000s, rebuilt his team with Ruud van Nistelrooy and them. 2004, 2005, Chelsea dominated. He rebuilt his team again. Then Ronaldo and them dominated in 2008. So that whole years, he had 4 world-class teams, rebuilding constantly. Now, you can't be a legendary manager if you can't do that. So Pep is having the same issue now. He won 4 leagues in a row. He won a Champions League. He won treble, right? Now his team is getting old. So what's going to happen next season? So now he has to stay. He got 1-year contract. If he leaves, I can't use that word now, but I don't rate Pep.
You can use the words you want. We don't care about that.
He's a little girl if he leaves.
Yeah.
Show us now when you're struggling.
Yeah.
Show us now what you can do.
Okay. Can't
That's how I
really
see
debate you that much. Your hot take?
Don't have one now.
You don't have one.
You have one.
I do.
That's it.
Let's yeah.
The only reason why Mo Salah doesn't win Ballon d'Or is because he's African.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he doesn't consider himself African.
Yeah.
Does he?
Egyptian.
Yeah,
but
well,
part of Africa.
every
Where did he go to for his haircut?
I don't know,
He
but
changed his whole hairstyle when he went to
Turkey.
Yeah, apparently he went to
Where they
Turkey and
put
he came back different.
The plugs. Turkey has the hair plugs.
Oh, okay. So anyway, I think this is controversial. Muslim countries don't consider themselves African. So Morocco, Algeria,
For real?
they don't consider themselves Muslim.
Even like
They don't
Morocco.
consider themselves African. Morocco, Algeria, Egypt, they don't
Look,
consider
it's
themselves
the
African.
same thing like how what was that cricket player? I can't
Which one?
remember
South
his
African?
name.
Ashim
Yeah,
Amla.
where no, not that. Is
What?
it Hashim Amla?
Muslim?
Where they asked him like, "Are you a proud Indian?" And he's like, "No, I'm Muslim."
Yeah, Muslim,
Yeah.
Malay.
Oh, must
They
be
either,
Hashim Amla.
yeah, either say they're Malay or they're Muslim. They
Yeah.
won't say that they're African.
Look, apart from that,
So
I'm
that's
just
the
saying.
thing.
Look, there's 2 debates to have here. One, the African.
No African has won. No,
There
sorry,
has been
George
one.
Weah
Yeah,
won.
100%.
Yeah.
But I feel like
But I mean,
Okay.
Echo was the best at one point. He never win. So yeah, no, Mo Salah, I won't lie. He will go down as one of the best players in the Premier League.
But now,
He was in the
being
all-time
said-
11.
That being said, yes, he will go down, but not as high as he should be. Because right now they'll still say
But
Thierry
wait.
Henry is better than him. This person is because
Thierry
he's never
Henry is
keep-
better than him.
Yes.
So anyway,
Yes,
anyway.
You can't.
He literally just beat Thierry Henry's goals in the
Oh
Premiership.
my
If
God!
you watch
that
Thierry Henry
play,
play,
you are
you will tell me-
literally is now.
I'm
We're
just
talking
saying,
about.
I think he's close to that level of player, but he's
Okay.
never
So
gonna
who's
go
the
down.
greatest Premier? Let's talk about who's the greatest Premier League player.
I'm fucking biased, bro.
Alan Shearer.
Dude.
Who's the greatest?
Even though,
For me,
yeah.
even though
greatest,
Cristiano
Premier League.
Ronaldo, even though
For me,
Cristiano
Ryan
was,
Giggs.
Okay.
for me it's Cristiano.
For me, it's Thierry Henry.
Damn.
Ryan Giggs, yes, he played every season. He played, but Thierry Henry, if you watch Thierry Henry play,
Because Thierry Henry has class. He has.
But
he
this-
understands all the players
Yeah.
around.
My
If you
thing
speak
is-
to whoever, he was playing with Van Persie, he was playing with.
Buckingham,
But
Ferreira.
do you know how he understood all 3 of them? One
Yeah,
plays along with.
did you see the one interview? He says, you are shouting at Perez.
Where the manager came to him and told him
I told
to
him,
adjust his game.
no,
Not
so,
just any
so,
manager,
so,
yeah.
so you are shouting at Perez, pass the ball to me, pass the ball to me. And then you are shouting at Freddie Ljungberg, pass the ball to me, pass the ball to me. So the manager came to him and told
Arsene
him,
Wenger.
yeah, so he told him, you need to understand the way that Dennis Bergkamp is going to give you the ball is not the same like the way that Freddie Ljungberg is going to give you the ball. So you need to adjust your game
Yeah.
to him. So when he gets Freddie Ljungberg on the ball, he knows that Freddie Ljungberg can't play a long pass, so he needs to come short to Freddie Ljungberg. He knows that Bergkamp, no matter what ball Bergkamp is going to give you, it's going to come to your feet. So you need to be ready to score. So as a striker, he converted his game that helped the team because of the way that he's understanding.
Now,
of
you
the
see,
game.
like what you explained
Yeah.
cannot be the basis that is the greatest. Because
No, we're not saying that.
no,
We're not saying that. We're not saying
100%.
that.
But you also need to realize other players have done that as
So-
well. He's the reason why he gets so much attention is because he was at the top and now there's nostalgia around him and stuff like that. So, like if you look at Maradona and stuff
Who
like
did you
that.
say was the best player again?
I said
Cristiano.
Ronaldo.
Okay.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
How many seasons did he play
Hold on,
at the top?
I'm still having my
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Because the other person that did that, which doesn't go noticed,
Gerrard.
is Gerrard.
Right, fair.
Because he adapted his game to every single player from defense to attack.
And how many
Doesn't
trophies
matter.
he won?
But that's what I'm saying. Are we talking about a player and how he played,
So-
or are you only talking about
We're talking
titles
about
and goals?
everything.
We're talking about everything. So that player, Thierry Henry, made Arsenal win the league.
Yes.
Made Arsenal win trophies. He was also individually responsible. We can
He pulled
pinpoint
his
him
team
out.
together.
He pulled
So
the team
that's what I'm
together.
saying.
We can give him
Okay.
credit.
Salah
for that.
has to be in that conversation as
Yeah,
well.
but not as the greatest.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You're looking at it from the past like this. Salah has consistently scored over 30 goals per season
Right.
for Liverpool.
Correct.
And without him, we've seen the downfall of Liverpool because they don't have that scorer. And the team has changed around him and he's adapted his game in order to still continue that
So-
way. So that's what I'm saying. Like he's at a stage where he's idolized so much that you can't see the rest of the players
How
clearly.
many leagues did Ronaldo win with United?
Was it 4? 5?
No, I think it was only 3.
The
He
first
started playing in
four,
2003 or 2004. So I think he only won a few leagues, right? And he won
Yeah.
Champions League. I don't think he was that good of a player until he went to Real Madrid.
Right, you literally said yourself, who scored the first season with 40
Right, but I
goals?
don't. But would you rather take Ronaldo at Man United or Ronaldo when he had that noodle hair, scoring, winning 3 Champions Leagues in a row? When he converted from a winger to a centre forward, that team won everything. That team was Benzema, Casemiro,
I don't know.
Modric.
But
You know-
that's what I'm saying. That was the team. Yes, he was
Right.
brilliant.
So what
but
I'm
he
saying,
had such a great team around him.
So I
When-
don't think Ronaldo got to the peak at United. I think he
No,
was
I
there. He
get
was
you.
there.
I
He was
get
there.
you.
He was there.
I get you.
If he
But-
stayed another 2 years, he would carry on that and he would still build on it.
I'm
I
just
don't think
saying
he was
that-
at his best that time.
his status became great at United.
Yeah, because of the world record signing, 80 million. Yeah, but I still think. No, Gerrard, you have to say that he is.
The thing-
What he did was he brought, like, I
No.
mean, their Champions League final. You all don't win their Champions League final.
Without
Gerrard.
him,
yeah.
without him,
Gerrard don't-
without him, you don't win. You
I
don't
mean, even
get
FA
the-
Cups. He scored that one FA Cup against West Ham. I don't know if you remember. He scored from outside the box.
He was on the right hand side. And
He hit it
to
like that. Yeah.
yeah.
So you don't win that game. I think you're 1-0 down.
I would
don't
rather
know.
put Gerrard on top of Mo Salah.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
I know Mo Salah scored 30 goals and stuff, but the impact Gerrard had on
Overall impact, I think, yeah.
like if you compare,
Because it wasn't just attack with him.
It's the
Most
same- it's the
defense,
same thing.
it was-
how many goals he probably saved,
Yeah.
how many goals he probably created.
100%.
It's
So-
the
Okay,
same
I'll give
thing as Argentina. Ne? Messi will go down as the greatest player in Argentina.
Yes.
But guess what? He's not. If you go and ask Argentina,
Ah,
Maradona is the greatest,
Ronaldo.
the greatest that ever loved. But Messi did more than Maradona. So it's the same thing now. Yes, Mo Salah, the stats show that Mo Salah is the best at Liverpool, right? But if you really are a Liverpool fan, you realize that Gerrard did so much more for that club.
Definitely. Definitely.
So
Not even a
Look,
Liverpool
my
fan.
bias,
if you are
a soccer fan,
in
yeah.
I'll be
general,
honest,
you
my
will.
bias at the moment is the fact that he doesn't get the recognition he deserves.
no, he does. I
No,
think he
I
does.
don't
think
I think he
You know
does.
why?
Bruh was not even in the conversation for the last Ballon d'Or.
Because
at all.
who was there? Who Rodri and Vinicius Junior won?
Yeah,
Won the one won the treble, the other one won the league. So
Remember,
what?
no, I'm talking about there was the top 10. I think they choose 10 people to be in the running or something.
They cut it down from like 30, then you vote,
Yeah,
they cut it down. to
100%. He wasn't even in top 10. Yes, those two were supposed to be in the running, but he literally got left out of the conversation completely. That does not make sense.
Yeah,
to me. That
well,
shows a huge
Can I be
bias.
honest with you? I don't look at Ballon d'Or because it's a bias to me. It was always a bias to Messi.
Can I tell you, everyone hates it. It's like
Popularity contest.
Yes, it is so rigged. It's so.
It's like oh, you invite everyone there when you know who's going to
Oh,
win.
it's the glamour. of
Okay,
the-
but like last season, people were unhappy that Rodri won, but now you've seen why he won because he's out for the season and City can't cope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, that's that bias of a striker must win it as well.
Yeah.
You
It
know,
always comes
goals
down. You know, it's always been there.
But what sells tickets? What sells shirts?
What?
Strikers. That's the problem.
It's more because I can be the best defender. Brandon could have scored 40 goals. I could have saved 80 goals. From being a defender, they don't care
I
about
don't
that.
care. That's why I say these
I mean,
award shows
even
are
right
all
now, I mean,
popularity
Trent
contest.
is getting his recognition because he's a right back that has the most. Trent is not supposed to be a freaking
Okay, let's
right
talk about Trent quickly. What do you think about Trent as a player?
They need to either play 5 in the back and then the wingers can go up and then he can play his game, or they need to bring him into the midfield because if I was any other team, I would just only expose that left.
So earlier we were talking about Ronaldo and you said, why doesn't Ronaldo defend?
Yeah.
And we said the team was structured. He was so good going forward
Yeah.
that he doesn't need to defend. Trent is a defender.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be defending. That's his job. Defend. We want to structure the team around a defender that just passes the ball. Let's first get your defending properly
I agree.
before anything else.
That's why there's
So
that kid Connor
Before
Bradley.
it's-
Yes, that kid Connor Bradley.
I think
I
Finn must
think
go to
he
Barca.
should be competing.
He must go to Real Madrid.
Well,
Must go to Real
looks
Madrid.
like
I
we
have a
haven't
problem
sorted
with
his
me.
contract.
I still, I have such, Real Madrid, not the La
La Liga.
Liga, the
Bundesliga.
all of them. The only reason why I'm happy that when players go there and they boom like Ronaldo,
Yeah.
these guys but I feel that it's because it's a bit easy for them to boom in that league. I'm only proud of them when they do it in the Champions League. When they show their worth in the Champions League, but in their leagues,
Because like they say, there's only 2 strong sides per country.
from the time of 2006. I'm not even, when Ronaldo went,
Yeah.
why do you think he was also able to, what was the caliber of
Of
the lower
players.
teams?
Yeah.
Like, screw the top 4 teams of Man
Yeah.
United,
That is
Liverpool,
it.
Arsenal, Chelsea. Who was the top 4 teams? I can give you 3.
But
definite.
that's why the Premier League is the most talked about league in the
And now what happens when Ronaldo goes there? To score 40 goals in the Premier League is hard.
That's what I'm saying.
But to score 40 goals in the La Liga should be easy.
Yeah.
And people get, and that's the only thing, but I can't fault them for going to Champions League and winning.
Yeah.
That's Europe. But in their own league, I get like, just over there you got players number 1, number 2, all the rest of the players are shit.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that was a decent session, guys.
I don't know what I said.
Yeah,
You don't know what
have
you
to
said.
worry.
I'll send you the video, not an issue.
No, you edit it, whatever.
Who's doing the outro? Brandon, do the outro.
No, I'm fine.
Look at the camera and do the outro.
No, you do it. Do it.
And that was the offside team. Catch us tomorrow.
What's the offside team?
That's the name on the WhatsApp group.
Oh, I was just experimenting.
Oh,
so we
It's
could
called That's Offside. It's a debate.
Yeah.
Because when you say you talk to someone and they say something that's rude or something, so that's out of order.
Yeah.
So that's offside.
Yeah, so
what you
that's
said
what I'm
was
saying.
offside.
Ah, I
So
get it.
Yeah,
this
what
thing
you
is
said
going to be
was
the offside team.
The-
Or unless we change
That's
it.
offside. Just that's offside.
That's offside.
That's
How do you-
offside.
And that has been that's offside. Bro, it doesn't ring back.
Say it.
Say it then.
That's offside. Thank you for
No.
watching. That's offside.
And that's offside. Say
The
it.
offside
Say
team.
it.
I don't think the offside team sounds right.
And that's offside.
And that's offside.
That's the offside.